everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. To the inside. And the jam by Drummond.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Kuzma. Connects from downtown. And deep into the season now, Grant, are you noticing any trends that may just become a permanent part of the game?
Well, B.A., there's a few trends that are obvious. One, the use of rest and load management. I think that's here to stay for a while. Also, in terms of the game and style and moves, the Euro step, obviously, which was, a few years ago, but the step-back three-pointer. No one shot a step-back three-pointer 30 years ago. Everyone does now. Everyone has that in their playbook. So those are just a few things that I think will be around for a while.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. And they double up Simmons. Shoots over Schroeder. Can't hit from the low block. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Rebound, the Lakers. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Davis. He's off on that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
The Lakers call timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Now here is Harrell. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. All right, a guy like Caldwell Pope, it seems the less you ask him to do, the more he delivers.
So true. I mean, when he doesn't have to carry an offensive load, he's a much more efficient player. He's that wild card factor for this team. He's learning what his limits are and how to play to his strengths.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Harris misses. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Simmons has the open look. Yikes, nothing but air on that one.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Hey, now watch out when Caldwell Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast. You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And finished off by Davis.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
The 76ers making a switch here. To the middle. To stop the run. And Embiid with the lay-in.
Well, you got to respect not only the strength and size and agility of Embiid, but how about his balance, too? Able to finish through contact. That's impressive.
Harrell up top. Pass to Kuzma. Now Harrell. Deflected. And the whistle stops play here. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Hill with it. Harrell picks him up. Here's Embiid. They swipe it. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Harrell down low. And it's blocked by Embiid.
You look at his combination of reach and timing, it makes Embiid a superb shot blocker.
Here's Matthews. The Lakers with another miss. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Lakers ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Fast break. Here come the Lakers. There's Davis with the three. Good D by Harris. The Sixers trailing. 4-3. And Green good for three. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice fluid motion there on the catch and shoot jumper from Green. You can't rush that shot. You got to be smooth with it, and he is.
And finished off by Davis.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
LeBron James is an inspiration for an entire generation of players, and he's still dominating. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, quote, "The way he's moving and playing, it's insane. But he's LeBron James. He's different. He's an alien. So you expect it from him." This guy's a ton of respect for the King all around the league.
No question about that, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, you know, nobody really considers Tobias Harris as an elite defender, but by all accounts, he's an above-average one. Opposing teams know that he's one of the best defenders on their team.
And here are the 76ers. They trail by 1. The Sixers again can't hit. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Morris. Not enough on that one as it misses. And grant a 6'11" wingspan for Tobias Harris. That's a big bonus for him on defense.
It really is. I mean, and you combine that with Harris's lateral quickness, and you can see the effect he has. Most people gloss over his defense with the eye test, but all the numbers say that he's very much a positive on that end of the floor.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Embiid. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. And now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Left side Curry. Pass to Embiid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, Grant, if you could choose one big man to play alongside right now, who would it be?
Well, other than you, B.A., I'd have to go with Anthony Davis. I think he's a tremendous offensive player. His shooting ability, his length. He's also very unselfish, a tremendous defender as well, a rim protector, can guard multiple positions. I think he's just an unselfish guy who's really about team and trying to do all he can to help his ball club win. So definitely Anthony Davis. And you're up there too, B.A. Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
McLemore can't hit.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Sinks the tray. McLemore's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Simmons drives in. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Sixers leading. Here's Simmons. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Pass to McLemore. Knocked loose. But he stays with it. Davis with it. Jacks up a 3. Here's McLemore. And stolen by Simmons. On the take. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the bucket in no time.
Back to Schroeder. The Lakers with another miss. And here are the 76ers. Out to the right wing. Back to Harris. Shot from the low block. Embiid can't hit.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
And Kuzma, good for 3. Kuzma's got 6 points.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Pass to McLemore. Fires the 3. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Close game here in Philadelphia. Outside Curry. On the wing, Curry takes a 3. The offensive rebound. Howard. Here's Embiid. And finally, they hit one. He's got 7.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Harris. He has 6. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That'll be a second foul of the game. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Here's Kuzma to the wing, right side. Outside Schroeder. Now Davis. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Ben Simmons. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Okay, Grant, in 1999, you joined Wilt Chamberlain and Elgin Baylor as the only players to have led their teams in points, rebounds, and assists more than once. Talk about what it feels like to be mentioned with those guys.
Wow. B.A., I really didn't know that, so thank you for telling me. That is rarefied air to be in the same category and mentioned in the same breath as the great Wilt Chamberlain and Elgin Baylor. I tell you, it humbles you. You know, in 1999, I just felt like I needed to get better to try to help my team become a championship quality team. And to look back on that over 20 years later and to know that from an individual standpoint, I was producing alongside some of the greats to ever play the game.
The Lakers trail. Here's Caruso. That one's wide left.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Knocked away. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
And, you know, this is why Simmons is an all-star caliber player, guys, because he has the ability to dominate games.
Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball. Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. That one goes. Count it. And it's a 12-point Philadelphia lead.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The Lakers with another miss.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Harris's shot is good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
From outside, off the mark. Now Harrell. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Embiid. And he banks in the layup. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.